So do you think that UPP is what will give them the chance?
UPP definitely gives them a chance. It's set to press the reset button and to have a new beginning.
Because
UPP gives them a new chance.
Okay, now the idea again is IPOP came out today to say, look, go and vote. They removed their spokesperson, forgotten his other name now. The spokesperson of IPOP has been removed, and the group is saying in his broadcast earlier today that people should go and vote. Does that bring hope to perhaps a deemed hope of people turning out for this election?
Okay, so I don't know the internal workings of IPOB, and I am of the considered view that there is no need to boycott any election, because in a democracy, an election is a referendum. An election is to make a choice about the future. So there is no way you want to canvass any point of view in a democracy and at the same time say you will not participate in the election. It negates the idea of a democracy. Nigeria is a democracy. That is the reason why I support that they have the freedom to express their own point of view, because we're a democracy. But their own point of view in no way should affect other people's rights to express their views.
Okay, now tomorrow, preparations will be in top gear. Do you have concern with security?
So I will take it in two forms. I think the police have set up a good plan to deploy large numbers of policemen. The military are here too. I believe they've set up a good plan. I believe they were right in withdrawing the police aids of senior officials, including the governor. Really? I think the police was right in doing that.
So you think the president is wrong to have ordered them to...
The president just caved into a pressure not to be seen to be partisan. But that's where I have an issue with the Nigerian government. The president is not the Inspector General of Police. He didn't take that decision. Why reverse a decision you didn't take? Did you order the IG to withdraw the police? You ought not to have reversed a decision you didn't make. The question should have been, why did the IG take that position? The IG must have information that the officers of the police attached to government officials were going to be used to intimidate voters, to transfer huge sums of money for getting voters inducements at the polling units. And he says, I wanted a level playing field.
Do you have your security with you?
Yes, I have my security with me.
They're not
senior police officers. They're not senior police officers. What he did, he left the governor's security. He withdrew some senior police officers. So he must have gotten some intelligence. This is the reason why I think that in a democracy, institutions of government must be allowed to function. If the IG is found to be wrong in taking that decision, then he should be sanctioned.
Okay, let's talk about, because we have a few minutes to round off the conversation now, some of the things that you will do. The issues of environment is very key in the lives of the people of Anambra State. Erosion, taking over people's homes. What are you going to do to these, to stop these or to curb these, should you be elected governor of Anambra State?
So, first of all is that environment is a critical issue in Anambra State. First, Onitsha is the most polluted city in the world. One of the most polluted cities in the world. Yes, and it is critical that we reverse the trend of pollution in Onitsha. Erosion is a disaster that has come to us because of our soil type. Now, the issue of urban planning, how we plan our settlements, how we manage our runoff waters, even as simple things as people now laying cellophane on the ground before they put interlocking stone, not allowing water to seep down to the ground, are issues that can be low-cost measures to reverse the trend of erosion. So I have a holistic plan on people gathering the rainwaters from their roofs and piping them down, reducing the speed of the water. I have a greater plan of building erosion channels, of building real channels. As you are building new houses and new cities, we're already thinking about where to direct the waters to. So I have the most comprehensive plan on making our erosion work.
All right, where do you think you get the most of your votes from?
From the generality of Anambra State, across board in Anambra State. The young, the dispossessed, the angry are going to come out and vote for Osita.
The north might be very difficult for you, the northern region of the sanitary district, northern sanitary district. Maybe considering those people who are from, some of the candidates who are from that region. Do you think
the people that live in the north have not gone to the hospital and were treated because they're from the north. They haven't gone to school and gotten admission because they're from the north. They haven't had to face hunger and starvation because they are from the north. Despite all the the stories about zoning. The people from that zone have gone around the whole 7 local governments in that zone. They still do not have infrastructure like anybody. They still are hungry like everybody. What they need to do is to zone away incompetence in Anambra State, to zone away poverty in Anambra State, to zone away government that doesn't care about them. So this difference for me now is that the zone in Anambra people want is to zone in competent governance, transparent governance, government that encourages them.
Should you lose this election, what would you do?
So if the election is free and fair and transparent, I don't see how I will lose. But in the event that I lose...
So if you lose this election, it's not going to be fair and fair?
No, I'm not saying it's not going to be fair and fair if I lose. I doubt it will be fair and fair if I lose the election. I would doubt it, seriously. But in the event, and for me, I say that, I stand in the school of Jonathan Goodluck. No human life, no position I want is worth any human being's life. I will not support violence. I will take through the legal process to reverse any infractions I see with the election.
So you are sure that you can win this election?
Definitely, I'm certain. And part of the certainty is because, like I told you at the debate, the security in Anambra State, the security system we have in Anambra State, Anambra is not secure. What has happened is that high-profile crimes have reduced, which is kidnapping the rich. But the poor are mobbed every evening. Go around Anambra State by 7 p.m. You will not see anybody on the street. Anambra contributed 2% of the crimes in Nigeria in 2016. Abia State contributed 0.8%. Adamawa, the home of where we have terror going on, contributed 1.08%. So meaning that Anambra's so-called failed security is just a mirage. It's only in the consciousness of the governor and the government of Abga.
I wish you very lucky in this election. Thank you so much for your time on the program.